Hey folks, we're back tonight for another exciting, let's get started here. And number 99 squares around. We're back under his BKP with Lauren. Oh, wait for me to say one and only. So we're back tonight with the one and only Lauren Hunter on the host BKP with Team F1 Sports. We have White County Warriors here. And the Gilmer Bobcats. We got 99 up the bat here. I was kind of like ready to tell me who's in the box.
Yes, that is Easton.
All right, so Easton Drew here from White County leading off here. Who's on the hill? That's a left-hander right there.
Oh, nice try.
All right, CJ. 17, big left-hander. You know, we watched both of these teams over at Finn a couple weeks ago. And number 99. So we got a couple.
How about?
Hey, quick back, buddy, quick back. Last hands right here, get through. Guard it, guard it.
1, 2.
All right, folks. Okay. I'm sorry about the noise. I'm trying to get something in here for our first game. Hatchet with a big pitch there. A little bit outside. He'll walk the first batter here.
Ball 3.
Oh, wait a minute. Ball 3. So we don't have anybody doing balls and strikes out there. We're on the scoreboard. We're at the top of the first inning. Head to the dugout. The first one, Hatchet sets down in the White County. So that'll bring up. You got a number over there, Lauren? Nope. 32, Lauren.
Hey, Dockery.
So Dockery in the box. Oh, nice pitch. I like the way he came on the top on that. We got a couple extra camera views. Lonnie, what do you think over there on those views? Good? You like it? Lonnie, I've known him for 5 years. He's still adjusting. Big swing, 32 brings it. Hey, we are Team F1 Sports. I want to give a shout out to our camera video director tonight, Lonnie. And on the computer and graphics director, also the general manager at FYM and director of tonight's CADE. I'm here with my assistant producer, the one and only Lauren Hunter, and I'm BKP, and we are Team F1 Sports. Hi there.
If you like it, I want your hands through. Let's go.
So Hatchet on the hill here for Gilmer. Our first game tonight. And that'll send him down to first base, so we're one out.
Gonna double play now. Double play.
CJ Hatchet, 32, headed down to first base. K. Dockery. 15 in the box now.
Good stop. Good stop.
So you're watching the District 6 Dizzy Dean first round tournament here at White County Park and Rec. What a beautiful facility here. Big swing, and that's good.
Get here.
And he's safe. Out at first.
Hold on.
Oh, safe?
Pull out there.
Safe. So the field ump appeals to the home plate ump. Seems like he had a better angle on it, so just like that, White County has runners on first and second. Good play by the third baseman, just couldn't make it in time. Top of the first inning, Hatchet looking at 2 runners on. And that'll move both of them down to second and third. Number 11, is that 11?
1-1. Say it
All
right
right.
here. Got it. Say it.
Grisham off the bat, 1 out. And there's a swing for a strike, so it looks like 1-1.
Keep it in there. Say it. Drive it.
Now these are timed games, 2 hours. Hatchet on the hill. That was a nice shot, dropped right over the first baseman's head, right out there. I'll tell you that's right where you want it. Number 9 up to the right now, Warren. Hit it hard.
Right. Hey, you reach it, let's go.
You got this, bud.
Hey, 9, see it right here, see it right here. Come on, now, drive it.
Big swing, and that'll get past third base out of left field. That'll get past the left fielder. That's going to the wall. There's one in, and he's going for third, and he will be standing up. Third base with a clean triple out there with another RBI. The White County is looking at 3, and there's a fastball, and he'll come on home. So there we go. 4 runs for the White County.
Hey, 1-3, see it right here, drive it.
So there's 4 runs right there for White County. I hope to get somebody on the scoreboard here.
Hey, you know where it's at?
You know, last night we didn't have a 10. Now, I want to understand it's a little rivalry. Now we have a 10 with shade. It's a little low. So I feel like I'm riding in a car. There's something hit the top of the car. Routes bouncing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Just saying. Knock it clean. There we go, folks. White County down to a big start with 4 runs already. 1 out here.
Oh.
We have 1 and 1. 13 there. BRYLAN show.
You ready, Noah?
White County Warriors. Last night we had 2 great games here.
Come on, BRYLAN.
You got 2 here now. See it,
He's actually throwing some great pitches. He looks real good out there on the mound. But these guys are hitting him, and he's not getting the outs out in the field. So that's got to change immediately for Gilmer here soon. And that's exactly what I'm talking about,
KJ, come on, buddy.
Good pitch. I mean, at this age, 12 years old, you're telling your pitcher, hey, you know what?
Come on, Jay.
Across the plate, all right? Coach coming out, all right? And that's it. Hatchet, he's going to switch things around. Now, while we're making a pitching change here on the hill, let me explain that. You have last night's pitching numbers. Let me have that really clear. So let me explain to the best of my ability. We're in day 2 of District 6 Dizzy Dean first round. We have 11 teams here in the tournament. We have Gilmer, Fannin, Union, Towns, Clay County, North Carolina, Wright, Lumpkin, Dawson, Jefferson, Jackson, and Hall County. They're all in this tournament. Top 5 teams go to state. Okay, top 5 teams go to the next level state. In this tournament, pitch counts, as we've seen last night, Lauren, are very strategic here because we're in day 2. So what we have here is we have 2 coaches that's already played one day. We have 2 coaches that's already got pitchers that have a pitch count. We're going to watch it. So your daily max is 85. If you pitch 1 to 20 pitches, you don't have to have any days rest. If you pitch 21 to 35 pitches, you have to have 1 calendar. 36 to 50 pitches, you have to have 2 calendars. 51 to 65, you have to have 3. And 66 plus is 4. So what that means is these guys are on day 2 with pitch counts with their pitchers. That's why Hatchet had to come out. You know why? Because he needs Hatchet tomorrow. Everybody's back tomorrow. This is pool play. After tonight, tomorrow is single elimination. Okay? So he has to have Hatchet tomorrow. That's why he has to come out. You're going to see that a lot. Sit down right here. Runner up! So Gilmer with number 22 on the hill. Cooper on the hill here. You want blank? We'll only have 1 out.
Come on, Jack.
See it right here,
top of the first inning.
There you go.
Get it, Noah.
So with number 5 up the bat,
Light him up, Jack.
and this is a beautiful field out here. This is been absolutely beautiful this entire park. I want to give a shout out to Joe and the entire staff here at White County Park. Thank you for the accommodation.
Grab it.
You know, we were trying to get up to where we could get a good view of everything, Warren. And Joe, I got to give it to him. We're working off 2 White County pickup trucks that this is just absolutely perfect. I like this.
I love it.
Oh, Jack.
Pass to Rich. And that'll send him down to second. Now both
Come on,
these
Jack.
guys here, I think the last game they played was at the
Swinging with his way out here. Wait on
You're seeing a major difference here in the short backstop, in the deep back. Banded, very short. This, so once it gets past the catcher here, odds are the runners are going to get the advantage. So he can't make the play out in the left, and now a run will score. And we've got another triple in the number 5 for White County. And we got a 5-0 game now, top of the first inning. Number 1 coming in the ball.
Make sure he knows fly ball outfield. Get ready to pack. Hey, anything but the pitcher score. Let's go, Warren. See it, drive it. Anything but the pitcher score, Alan. That boy, Jack, good job. He feels fine. He feels fine.
5-6 now.
First
inning.
I'm not going to wait till the 6th inning today. I'm going to get this out. I do not like these temporary mounts. I understand economically they got to do it. It's what they're doing now. I got it. I just don't. There you go.
Ooh, look at that. That's in the gap.
Good job, good. I tell you, White County.
Way to go, Jack.
Now he's going to pick off. He takes off around first. What do we got here? We got a run down, and he is out. There's the second out. Got a run down, went around first, got a little aggressive, but you know what? He can do that because another run scored. I think we're up to 6.
Let's go, 20. Pick him up.
Let's go, Bryce.
Let's go, 20. Pick him up.
And I tell you what, number 27 in the box, Gilmer struggling here a little bit, Lord. And White County is not getting this. It's not a freebie. They're swinging about hitting the ball.
Let's go, 20.
And I can't say the Gilmer pitchers are struggling. They're actually throwing nice pitches. So Gilmer's gone with 2 lefties back to back here on the hill in his first inning. The White County has jumped out to the top of the first inning with a 6-0 game and 6-0 lead.
Got it, 20.
Good eye.
Who knows?
Defense now, defense.
Go, Bryce.
Jackson just hit the ball.
There it is.
Hey, Twin, you seen it. Drive it this time.
You got 2 and 1 on the batter, 2 outs.
See it, drive
I
it.
know Coach Wright wants to get out of here right about now. See if he can get his team up to bat.
Nice.
Bravo!
Yeah, let's get his team up to bat, try to get back on the board here.
Got his number now, buddy.
Here.
Defense.
So last night I was having a little fun with Josh and Ethan, and I introduced them to my wife, remember? Now straight back. line, man. Come on.
Go,
Swing
right!
that shortstop. And I tell you what. So that what Coach should have been looking at the third out is another runner on first. And I tell you what, I mean, I always positive with these young guys. But you know, you don't have 6 outs to get them. I mean, you gotta get these outs. Number 99. The coach knows that. I mean, I've been on that dugout over there with the coaches. I've been there before. And you've told your teams in the past, you know, in the past I would tell my team, look guys, if you don't get the team 6 outs, you gotta get the outs when you're there, you gotta get them. Back up, second. So White County, top of the first, 7. Coach calling a timeout. So Coach Wright's calling a timeout. He's Coach Wright's making some adjustments. And you know, look, he's a 12-year-old young man, the great guys, okay? But coaches have no choice but to look around early in the game and say who's not really in the game right now and make adjustments. And I see that. I understand. So Coach Wright has made some adjustments. He wants out of this thing. He's already got 2 outs, but he's looking at 7 runs on the scoreboard. And a catcher will make the third out. And that'll be it. Gilmer gets out of this one, but not before White County puts 7 on the board at the top of the first inning. We'll be back right after these messages.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellen, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists.
All right, folks, we are back on the Hunter. We are Team F1 Sports. Bobby, first team.
Wow.
Number 17, Hatchet. Yes, well, he was on first.
That's it. Don't pull your one.
Tournament here. 5,000 teams out of 11 from the good state.
Get out anywhere you can.
Take a
There
base.
you go. There you go. Good out, buddy.
Hatchet, lead off batter, finds himself on first base here. Right, double zero. James, yeah. Double zero stepping up in the box here.
Put it down right there.
There you go, there.
Checks the runner at first. We're over here at White County, Cleveland, Georgia. Beautiful park here, boy, about 6 weeks old.
You right.
Joe, the whole entire staff, beautiful facility. They've got everything's so organized for this tournament. They're doing a great job.
I did that. I did that.
Yes, you did. That's it. That's the way you get it
Checks the
going.
runner at first.
I like it.
Actually, the second game was a little cool, but it was nice last night.
It was.
Actually, it felt like a beautiful fall Georgia evening. But we are in June, so but it's beautiful. We expect to have great games here. 4 games tomorrow. 12-year-old boys. He's in there at third. Gilmer has a leadoff runner over at third.
1-1.
Would you?
All summer.
Oh, you're getting up under from here. 2-1.
Check the play by everything closed.
Check your other third.
Good eye.
That was high.
That's the way to make it fish.
I have to be careful. I got a little trouble fan and I was actually going to do before the umpire. I got to be a little careful. I got a little worked up.
There you go. Run. We got to run.
That handcuff's right. That handcuffs him on, he gets it on the inside of the bat, but Gilmer will get a run on the board with one away there, so now at first. Gilmer will show up on the scoreboard. It's now 7-1. That brings up number 16. So we watch both of these teams over the fan. Just outside.
Looks like maybe we've got somebody.
Whoa, high and inside. So you had to do the limbo there. So he is looking at a 2-0 count. 1 out, no one on. And he fouls it back. I'll have to adjust that.
Come on, what's wrong?
He's your wife.
Sorry, folks, we're trying to readjust one camera. And he's out at first, so that's 2 away. Jason Gilmer, part of our technical side. Well, that's 2 points. Technical center crew goes where Jason did it. All right, folks. We are 2 outs here. 7-1. Gilmer's got 1 here. What number is that? Coach Wright hoping to get something going here with 2 outs. I mean, he does like having that run on the board, obviously, but he doesn't want to end the first inning down 7-1. The bats are turning for Bobcats. And right now, day 2, pitching is a big concern of how many pitches these guys are throwing. 1-1.
Good eye, buddy. Way high. Make him pitch.
Who's pitching?
Beautiful part of that.
Try to bring it down. There you go.
And he cannot adjust out there at center field. Maybe the sun's over on the left side, my left side, maybe. So he's got a double there. Center fielder couldn't adjust to that. The sun is tough out there. We watched the guys last night come up with this brings up number 8.
All day long.
Yes. CAVINESS is number 80 here, the right-hander bat in the box. He's
There you go. I told you.
Go. The right fielder is up and under that for the 3rd out. So he adjusts out there in right field. 3rd out, 1 stranded, but we've played 1 here at the White County Park and Rec, and White County up 7-1. We'll be back right after this match.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
All right, folks, we're back. We're top of the second inning. Gilmer Bobcats, the White County Warriors here. And White County is up Dockery steps into the box. He's got a nice stance. I like how he comes in, plants to his feet. He's in the top of the box. He's up front.
Get out.
And this is day two here at Division 6. Sports, we've got a 3-0 count. And a 7-1 ball game. What
Tom!
That's 19. This will be his last time.
22 Cooper Cochran. Get the pitch count.
It's 2-2. Hand back. Hard to play. Go, Logan.
Good!
Be aggressive.
That's strike 3. Sorry about that.
Nice pitch, Drew.
Let's go 1-5. Hey, back out 1-5.
We have a pitching change again here for Gilmer. Remember what we talked about. Pitch count is big. Number 5's going on the hill now. Hitting on the hill. And 1 out. First batter with a strikeout. Now I don't know what the pitch count is, but I explained in detail several times that is probably the biggest strategy here for this coach. Warren is pitch count. So while he is warming up, let's just take a brief break here, about a minute. 5 out there on the hill. And Gilmer looking at, we're at the top of the second inning. Gilmer down 7-1. This is the third pitcher right now. The top of the second inning for Gilmer.
Bravo!
So I know Coach's down there. Quick here, so one of the pitchers always had to throw on. These guys have had to throw just at the top of the second inning.
Thank you.
I know it's tough for Wright over there.
I'm right.
Well, you got to play tomorrow. Tomorrow is
Swung.
we're in
Yeah. I knew he was going to pull.
2 away. This right here happened to play.
Nice catch, Carl.
Yesterday and today. Tomorrow will be tomorrow will be I'm going to a single elimination. Tomorrow's game is just defining where these guys get seated in their brackets to go into the final round of the tournament. He gets 1 strikeout. He gets 1 I tell you what, Coach Wright wants to get out of this one without giving up any run. And there you go.
Sitting down. Yeah.
So you'll have enough time to go there and test your brain until you're struck out and it's 3 and it's over. So it's the bottom of the second inning. As soon as we return, Gilmer must be happy they didn't get in.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
you're watching at home, there was a little delay when you shut the system down and bring it back up. So we apologize. We're in the bottom of the second inning here. And one out already. Bottom of the second inning, number 15 on the bat. Gilmer.
Right here, here we go. Let's go.
Be ready, knock it down.
Flag will fly out there in center field. Beautiful day for baseball.
Bravo!
I got it. All right, there's a play. Oh, first baseman getting out.
Check it out, BRYLAN.
We got number 32 up the bat. So Hunter Hamrick is up there.
Knock it down, be ready.
Lonnie, you like to do one on the camera? Side there. Number 15 will be headed down. Second base. So Gilmer will one out. Got a runner on third. Bottom of the second inning, down 7-1. Swing on that high. Now last night they had to move. We want to thank the Fortune Rec department here at White. They had to use the trucks. Third base. And he loses it. He's safe. He's under it. Play at second. He gets him in second. So the out is at second base. It originated to a pop-up to the third baseman that he did not see. It got dropped. Runner safe at home, out at second. 2-1. So tonight they don't have to move the truck.
Wow.
Number 22. We already know that's the last batter, and we're going to see a pitching change here right now. If the coaches come out and identify the pitch count before, and they tell the umpire before they get to the number like 19, the pitch count is 20, then they can't finish the batter. They got to identify it. So we have a new pitcher coming in for White County. Can you see the number there? Let's go.
Hey, you got pick.
Schofield coming in right now. Coach is talking to the umpire. And I'll tell you what, boy, you want to be careful because the rules are tight here when you get into the division tournament. I actually watched a team last year get number 11. I can't say who.
Step over here and get some water so y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can't down here. I'll be back.
All right, so while our pitcher is warming up for White County, we're going to take a brief break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and LJ, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer
Tell her who you subbed in.
I didn't sub in nobody, I just switched them around on the field. Yeah, no subs, just switched them around on the field.
All right, so just there's no subs there. Coach is explaining the official book. Every game here has an official book upstairs, and they thought there were some subs on the book, but no, just some players are just in the field. That's what Coach is explaining. Number 9 up there. And he checks his runner up there. This number 13 on the roll for White County. That's BRYLAN Schofield. 7-2 game here. Bottom of the second inning. We've got 2 outs. Foul on the right field side.
1-1.
Hey, 1-3, you got 2 outs. Go get them.
Get back there, man.
Checks over first, he goes the ball wide. 22 takes off for second. He will get down to second.
Don't get the matter. Here we go.
Gilmer will leave one stranded, put one more on the board. We will play 2. 7-2 White County. We're going to take a brief break. Team that much more.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best.
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BJP. I am here with Lauren Hunter.
There you go. All right, see y'all later.
Is this Harper's pickle?
Line her up.
Yeah, did you get it? Yeah.
Okay, folks. So, you're watching that White Sports Production. That's who we are. And I want to give a shout out to our camera video director over here, Marty Adams, and our graphics video director, thanks to Case. I'm here with Lauren Hill, Lauren Hunter. Batter, the White County.
Hey, get here!
Swing, and there you go. That's what Gilmer needed. That's what they needed. Third and first, one out there. We still got number 5 on the hill for Gilmer.
Come on,
And it's important right here because we're actually in the third inning and have a chance. Right here. Maybe he wants to play video games. Because he'll have time.
Gotta be quick, Jack.
Big swing by number 5. Second baseman stays with it, and he gets it. I tell you what, Coach Wright likes that. The Gilmer coach absolutely loves that because he's getting off the field. Those guys, the way they ran in the dugout, they're feeling good, like, hey, we're in this. They like that. White County's back. We're going to be in the bottom of the third when we return here. Folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren, who we have leading off here?
We have number 17, CJ Hatchet.
Hatchet is back on the field. He was the first pitcher of one county out in the field. BRYLAN Schofield. Throwing pitches. I don't know if he's number 3 or number 4 pitcher today for White. I think number 3.
Yes, I think so too.
We're in the bottom of the third inning with the White County lead 7-2. And that is fouled back.
I just want to say, BKP, how I like that at this park they have the nets over the concourse for the foul balls. So I'm not afraid, or nobody's afraid, to watch out for foul balls.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I got it. Whoa, high and outside there. So we got a 2-2 count, 7-2 game. This is Dizzy Dean Division 6. Whoa, he chops down his back to the pitcher. He knocks it down, and he will not make it over there. So what should have been a good, pretty easy 1-3 out results in a lead. Is that leadoff batter? Is that still Hatchet?
Yes.
Yeah, Hatchet's
Still
a
Hatchet.
leadoff batter for Gilmer's over there on first.
And that'll bring up number 00, James Wright.
So Wright comes in. Now he is a back of the box batter. Some of these guys, he is way back in the box. He's not up front. A little tight to the plate too. He checks his runner over at first.
feel a little bit of a breeze coming in through here now, but it's still a beautiful night here at White County Park.
Absolutely, just an amazing facility here. Again, White County Park and Rec, Joe, the entire staff, great job, organization, everything. And high and inside, but he's gone to second. He'll be safe in there. So now we got a runner on second, no outs. 0-0 in the box.
Still James Wright.
Folks, if you're leaving here tonight, as you head out of the ballpark, you have to stop at the Grill and Chill right outside here, not even a mile down the road from the ballpark here, Dairy Queen.
And all of a sudden, Hatchet's over there on third.
Hatchet on third. Big swing. And there we go. Number 17 is in. So we got, he's out at first. He's out at first, but another run. And they're creeping back where they need to be.
Oh, yeah.
7-3 now, 1 out. So.
And we've got number 16, RYLAN Freeman, coming up to bat now.
And you know what? Gilmer's held White to 2 scoreless innings. You know, they jumped out to that 7-0 lead top of the first inning. And Gilmer, you know, White came up empty 2 innings in a row with Gilmer. So they're creeping their way back in. And who do you have there? 16, RYLAN Freeman up there to bat. He's a big strike zone.
It's like we said earlier, Brian, Gilmer is going to want to try to hold White County for as long as they can to try to get back into this game, to close that gap.
These are 6-inning games, folks, and Lauren, you're exactly right. The third inning is right here where Coach Wright wants to get a little closer on that scoreboard because you don't want no breakaways.
And they are. They're getting closer. 7-3 game.
Coach Wright giving the signals down there at third. 3-1, 1 out. And that's strike 3. He pulled the ripcord. Oh, 3-2. Okay, so Jose. So number 16, Ryan Freeman, looks back at Blue and says, "Are you sure? You sure about that? You want to look again?" So Blue, everybody makes a mistake. And that was a full count, payoff pitch, and it sent him down to first base. So what we thought might have been strike 3 ended up on a ball 4. So Gilmer has 1 out. He's going out. He's going to make the pitching change right here. Okay. And we're going to see a change, Coach.
It looks like he's
Pitch count.
Looks like he's going to put in number 2, Griffin Harper.
So Griffin Harper coming in for the White County Warriors here in the bottom of the third inning with Gilmer creeping back into this one, but White still up 7-3, 1 out. We're going to take just a brief break and we'll be right back while he warms up.
At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles,
welcome back, sports fans, to the Dizzy Dean tournament here at White County Park. Good hit out
Number
to right
7
field.
rips one into right field. That is Noah
GUTILLO.
Noah rips one into right field. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. Thank you for joining us. What are they talking about there? Ump down there explaining something to him, maybe throwing the bat or something. So, Gilmer with one out has a runner on first and second. We have a new pitcher up there on the hill for White County.
Yep, that is number 2, Griffin Harper.
So Harper on the hill bringing the heat right now.
We've got number 80, Dawson CAVINESS, up to bat for Gilmer.
That's a very tall young man right there. Now he is back on the box. He is. I like to watch folks as these guys go into the box to see what they're what they look like there. You know, as far as setting up. He is back. He's there. You go. He doesn't crowd the plate. Gilmer runner on first and third, one out, 7-3. Coach Wright wants to get his team. This is the inning right here. He wants to get that 7 or more, but he wants to be real close going into 4th inning. Oh, and he reaches up high. I saw that all day long. Boom, bingo. And there is an in-the-park home run
for number 80, Dawson CAVINESS.
And number 7,
Noah GUTILLO.
Yeah, Noah's bus stopped out there at the shortstop to say hello for a minute. They bumped into each other. They're going to go out there and talk about it. Okay, so he goes back to third. Back to third. All right, CAVINESS is not an in-the-park home run, so he goes back to third. Wait, he is home. Okay.
He counts as a run scored. Run scored for him.
Okay, what happened?
So it looks like they're saying CAVINESS.
And that's a rip out there to left field. All right, we're calling time. Blue is here. Okay, do we have a 7-6 game? They changed it. Okay. Trying to get a. I'm going to get a clarification in the top of the 4th inning here.
We've got number 15, Tyler Thornton, up to bat.
So CAVINESS reaches up high. Let me get back to that. He is a tall young man, and I knew right when that pitch came in he was going to reach up high, give it the old chop shot, and he knocked it out there, way out. Gilmer put Gilmer back in this 7-6. Just exactly what we've been talking about.
Let's go, baby. Be a wall, son. Love you, bud.
Checks the runner at first.
Be a wall back there, 9-9.
Yeah, big swing there. Sends Gilmer down. Runner Vince is the second base.
Get way up in the box. Get way up in the box, Tyler. There you go. Get way up.
And that'll be strike 3. So 2 outs. Runner on second. So Lauren, Gilmer has just worked their way back into this.
Yep. And it looks like we've got number 32, Hunter HAMRICK, in the box for Gilmer.
So we're at the bottom of the 3rd inning. White County Warriors up 7-6 over the Gilmer Bobcats. But you know, Gilmer has held, Lauren, these White County Warriors scoreless for 2 games. I mean 2 innings, I'm sorry, 2 innings here. They jumped out to a 7-0 lead early. But you know, I got to give it to Coach Wright over here for Gilmer. He kept his team settled down. And that is important. These 12-year-old guys, it can get away from you and the game's over. He kept them in it. He kept them calm. And I like Gilmer's position in this game right now with a 7-6. Although they're down 1, bottom of the 3rd inning.
And I want to just say also, I think it's just as impressive offensively to be able to score runs, and then on the other side defensively to be able to hold the other team.
Absolutely. Big swing right there. And that's it. He's out. All right. Over. So with 1 run stranded, that's the 3rd out. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. We are Team F1 Sports. We have a 7-6 game. We'll be back for the top of the 4th inning right after this.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way. In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special.
All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. I'm here with Lauren Hunter, and we are Team FYN Sports. Lauren, what we got going on here top of the fourth?
We've got, I believe it's number 1, Judson Brooker up to bat for the White County Warriors.
And we still have number 5 on the hill, Tyler Pittman, out there for Gilmer. Lauren, it's a 7-6 game. Your observation was very good in the last inning.
Yep.
Knowing this was an important inning for Gilmer to get back into. So we're top of the fourth inning, 7-6 here. White County, we got a ball game.
That's right. Good ball game.
Day 2, Dizzy Dean Division 6 tournament here, White County Park and Rec. Fouled away. Want to thank our entire team that's here tonight. Over here, our camera and video director, Lonnie Adams, and our computer graphics director for the night, Samantha Cates. Want to give them a shout out. We are Team FYN Sports. All right, so Noah. Huh? No, number 7 over there first is Noah Gutillo.
Gutillo, that's right.
Yes, he's over on first, and all of a sudden we've got a runner on first for White County. So number 20 in the box there.
Number 20 is Bryson PHILYAW. Like his blue bat.
So Bryson is back in the box. Like I said, I like to watch these young guys as they get in, see where they set in the box. So he's back in the box. He does not crowd the plate. He doesn't get up too close there. White County with a runner on second. And he is in there. He slides in, and he is in there safe at third. Is that what he did? So Coach Wright is identifying to the umpire, as you can see here. Umpire is signaling the book. So at home, what you're seeing is Coach Wright is letting the umpire know that this is the 19th pitch and will be his last batter. They have to report in for pitch count.
Yep.
This will be his last batter. And then what happened is Blue looks up to the official book upstairs. Every game's got an official book. The rules, we follow the rules here, baby. This is serious tournament baseball. There is strike 2, so we got a 2-2 count. White County now with a runner down third, wanting to increase their lead. If Gilmer is going to creep back into this, White County wants to make sure they got to chase them a little bit here, want more runs on the board. And there's strike 3.
And that'll bring up number 99, Easton Drew for White County.
And we got a pitching change. Got some adjustments going on in the field here for Gilmer. We'll see where everybody adjusts. Can't see the number yet. As soon as we do, we'll identify our new pitcher here.
And that is number 9, Landon McClure.
So while Landon McClure for Gilmer is warming up, we'll take about a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone, to this game between the Gilmer and the White County Warriors. We've got number 99, Easton Drew, up to bat here for White County. Number 9, Landon McClure on the hill. A little bit outside there. We've seen here that Gilmer is coming back in this game, closing the gap between them and White County.
We're at the top of the 4th inning, folks. EKP, Lauren Hunter, we are Team FY Sports. Always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. So White County with a runner on third. We only have one out. We have a 3-1 count. 2-2, sorry about that, 2-2. All right, everybody relax. Simmer down, simmer down. Everybody relax. That's what you gotta do, guys. Almost got out of hand there. So McClure goes home with it, and fortunately they keep the guy at third, so now White County has runner on second and third. And there's a foul ball.
And we've got number 32, Cade Dockery, in the box.
Top of the 4th inning, 7-6, White County up. Runners on second and third. McClure looking down at his catcher, getting the signal. Here he goes. Nice pitch there. A little low.
We need these runs right here, kid. Let's go. You got 2 to score. Let's go.
We got 16 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and that's going to drop. That's going to be trouble, and it is. And what looked like a play at the plate did not happen. And it didn't happen again. So just like that, we have a 9-6 game. Gilmer had an opportunity for a play at the plate, and it did not come through for him. So it looks like we'll be having a change behind the plate as a catcher. So catcher going in, going to be changed out. Coach Wright, you know, I've watched Gilmer play last couple weeks ago over at the Diz. Coach Wright does not wait around to make decisions. He just doesn't. He makes a decision. He is in this game. He does not want to get knocked out. All of a sudden it's 9-6, 1 out. And Gilmer started throwing the ball around, and you know, when it doesn't seem like you're in the game, and you know, these young guys, not being negative in any way, sometimes you're just not dialed in. Coach has got to make a decision, and that's what Coach Wright is doing here with behind the plate right now. So we're going to take a brief break. We'll come back as soon as Gilmer gets settled in the field. All right, we're back, and Gilmer has made a change behind the plate here.
And we've got number 15 up to bat, Carson Smith.
And a pass ball, nothing you're going to do with that. And just like that, it's 10-6, top of the 4th inning. And White County is moving away. Now, I told you that in the 3rd inning, Warren, and that's what we're talking about, is this is the crucial time. You don't want to let a team, you know, start walking away with the game. And Coach Wright did get 6 on the board before the 4th inning, the scoreboard there. But right now, White County is putting them on. And, you know, they're not earned runs. And that's just baseball. When you go and look in the book, you have earned runs. And these on the scoreboard right now, these last 3 are unearned runs.
Yep.
And that's got to frustrate Coach Wright right now, given up 10 runs and probably about 6 of them unearned. Number 15, he gets handcuffed there, and he's jammed a little bit. He's down left field. Foul ball. So 1 out, 1 and 2 the count, 10-6 White County up. We are in the top of the 4th inning, 12 minutes to play. And there's a pop-up out of play. And, well, you know, I'm happy to have a White County team here on the field. You know, look at these guys. I envy it. This White County team and these players get to play here year-round on these fields.
Yep.
Good for them. So, I mean, another thing you can look and see, Lauren, White County has made an investment in their baseball program. This is an enormous investment in their baseball and softball program.
Exactly.
In this county. Big swing, and that is foul down the left field line. So number 9 on the hill, Landon McClure for the Gilmer Bobcats. Number 15, Carson Smith in the box there. high for ball 4, sends him down to first base. Folks, we are Team FYN Sports. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Team FYN Sports. Follow us today. Also, every Monday at 10 a.m., instant replay, North Georgia's only live online sports show with Lauren Hunter and Dave Garner. Every Monday at 10 a.m., it is Facebook Live. Find our Facebook page, Team FYN Sports. Lauren Hunter every Monday morning, instant replay.
Yep. Come hang out with me for an hour. We'll talk about some sports.
Hang out with you.
Hang out with me.
And who do we have there on the hill?
Number 80, Dawson CAVINESS.
So that is the young man that just had the in the park home run.
That's exactly right, BKP. And we're going to have number 11, Gavin GRISHAM, coming up to bat for the White County Warriors. And we were talking about, Brian, you know, you said this park is an investment in their baseball and softball programs. It's an investment in those, it's an investment in their community, and it's an investment in these players out here who are the stars of tomorrow. I think we may have mentioned that last week, a couple weeks ago at the Diz. It's a beautiful thing to think about.
These young guys are 12, and the reason we like it, Team FYN Sports, we enjoy the 8s and the 10s and the 14s. We're not leaving anybody out, but right here on Team FYN Sports, I will tell you next year, I know what you're saying. Why didn't you do it this year? Next year, you ready, staff? We will add girls softball next year. You have my word. Do you understand that?
I understand.
That's right. We're gonna roll with some softball next year. That's some exciting stuff going on, and we're gonna step up our game next year for softball to go with the baseball. And everybody here at Team FYN Sports, you can't say I didn't give you a notice. You can't say I didn't give you a heads up, right?
That's right. Now, whether or not I'll remember a year from
Whether
now
you
is another question.
We were sitting on the back of that truck when I told you we're going to do softball. So White County with a runner down there at second, up 10-6. And he's got a 2-0 count. CAVINESS on the hill for Gilmer. And I knew this was going to happen. I told you early on that when Gilmer struggled in those first couple innings, and they went through about 4 pitchers, if I remember right, I said late in this game, that could be a problem. So Gilmer is, I think at number 6 on pitching, and I told you this 2 weeks ago, if you were watching and listening at the Diz, that this tournament here, the biggest strategy would be pitching for these coaches. That would be the toughest thing they have to work through.
Yep.
So he's down at first, got runners on the corner.
And that'll bring up number 9, Bryce Dockery. Or, nope, excuse me. Number 9 is, Bryson K. Dockery. Sorry about that.
That's a pop-up. Second baseman's under it, and he makes the play. Nice adjustment there, right under there for the second out. Runners on the corner. All right, now we got runners on second and third.
And we've got number 2, Griffin Harper in the box. Pitcher from earlier.
He swings at a high one. 1-1. And I'll tell you, there's 5 minutes on the clock. Gilmer needs out of this They will have one more at bat. And there's a shot, and he's got it. So number 7.
Noah Gutillo.
Noah Gutillo with a great play at first. White County will leave 2 stranded. And at 3.5, we played 3.5 innings, 10-6. White County over Gilmer. Will be right back after these messages. All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with the one and only Lauren Hunter, and we are Team FYN Sports. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now, that long top of the 4th inning is going to be detrimental, could be detrimental to Gilmer because there's 2 minutes on the clock, and because they're the home team, if it expires, they do not have to start the 5th inning. So this one could be over right here. If Gilmer has to tie or go ahead. If they tie, they'll go to the 5th. If they go ahead, the game will be over.
Gotcha. And they've got number 22, Cooper Cochran. It's a chopper down. He's out at first.
No, they won't.
And Gilmer is now going to have number 9, Landon McClure, in the box.
Sorry, folks. Lonnie was confusing me. He knows it's easy, and he's been doing it for years. Right, Lauren? Right.
Yep,
Lauren
that's
agrees.
right.
Lonnie's over here trying to confuse me.
Lonnie's always falling.
Lonnie's trying to tell me I said something, and we both know it never happened. So anyhow, okay. 10-6. And we got 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Still got number 2, Griffin Harper, on the mound.
And that's low. So 3 balls, no strikes here. 3-0 count, 1 out, 10-6. And that'll send him down to first base with a leadoff walk. And now we're under a minute on the clock. So this will be the last inning if Gilmer cannot climb back in.
And we've got number 17, CJ Hatchet, to bat.
All right, there you go. To the shortstop. And is he going to get it there? No. Blue says he's safe. Coach going to come out and just say, hey, Blue, can we talk about that? Oh! Whoa! So, White County's coach comes out, asks Blue to appeal to the home plate umpire. He does. He appeals to the home plate umpire, and he says you're out of there. So he's out at second. And runner advances to second, 2 outs. So that was interesting right there. Hey, good for White County coach. He came out and asked for the appeal. Now, let me explain something. The home plate umpire is not going to step over his other umpire and change a call or make a ruling. Oh! Oh! He's out! He's out! He's out! And he got him at the plate. He is out. We've got a guy hurt. We've got our third out. We got a White County player hurt here. Let's not have the camera on him. I know you don't, Lonnie. I know you don't. So we have a guy down. There was a major collision on that third out. Do not go away, folks, on this first game. There's some things that have to be sorted out. We're going to take about a 20-second timeout while the umpires sort everything out. Take a break, Lonnie. Okay, we're back. We're back, and we got Coach Wright from Gilmer having a little talk with the umpire. See if we can listen in here. Okay, so that was the third out. We've played 4. They're lining up White County 10-6 over Gilmer. Couple, we're going to say questionable calls, Lauren. Now, these guys out here, they're on the field. I'm out there. I don't have the angle on the view, but a couple of these are close. I tell you what, White County's coach, he came out, got to give it to him, asked for an appeal, got that out from the home plate umpire for second base, and then this one at home, we've had a couple different angles and a couple different people, you know, looking at that one's questioning. So I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a judgment call. Blue says out. This game is over. I think the guys did a great job. Folks, I'm your host, BKP, Lauren Hunter, camera video director, Lonnie Adams, the graphics computer director, Samantha Cates. We are Team FYN Sports. This game is in the book. Day 2, Dizzy Dean, Division 6. Gilmer, White County, White 10-6 over Gilmer. And that's it. We'll be right back with our next game in just a couple minutes. Take us out of here, team.